Hello, welcome tonight to our bank on it with Sarge Shelley. We're here at Beef O'Brady's for our Jim Whaley Tires free oil change contest. And tonight we have another special guest
I know who it is.
as he knows who it is. Yeah, we have been fortunate for the past couple of weeks. We had Coach Clegus on and we had Coach Wasden. And tonight we're honored to have Coach Mike Owens with us. Coach.
You better not forget Miss Gilmore.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening, Miss Gilmore.
Yeah, you better keep Miss Allison in touch here.
Yes.
Yes, Coach Gilmore had the shingles, didn't you, Coach?
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
It's
man.
been going on 6 weeks.
Oh, wow. That's
Mm.
awful. That's
Bless,
terrible.
bless him. It is. Yes, I forgot Miss Allison. So
Good evening to you.
well, Coach Owens, it sure is good to see you tonight. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, well, it's an honor to be here, man. Thank you.
Well, Coach, you were with us for what, from 97 to 99,
Yeah,
3 years there.
three good years. Well, the last two were really good anyway. First
Yes,
one
sir.
was tough, but yeah, it was special place, because I don't know, in my coaching career at the time, I had been a head coach after being a graduate assistant at FSU at a little school, Dixie County High School down in Cross City, Florida, a little 1A school. And things didn't go real well. I was there 4 years, and it was, needless to say, it was not a good place to be a coach. And I thought, man, when I left there, I was, before I got run out of town. And, I I was seriously looking into selling insurance. Might have been working for y'all, but
Oh,
but I got an opportunity to go to Fort Walton Beach High School, and the coach that hired me let me run the offense. And we just had a magical year. We won the state championship in 1995, and that kind of started my career back over, so to speak. And
Had a pretty
when the
good
Eufaula job came open a couple of years, I had a buddy of mine, the guy who was the defensive coordinator at Fort Walton, was a friend with Coach Probst, who was here before me. And so found out the job was open, and I liked to fish and hunt. And I just kind of fell in place, really. And God blessed me with it, really.
Miss Kelly let you do all that.
Yeah, she does. Thankfully, she knows I drive her crazy if I didn't.
I don't think.
Imagine Coach Gilmore's driving Miss Allison crazy. What about Sarge?
oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll call me after the show.
I don't think I heard Doug, but Doug said while you were at Fort Walton, the quarterback y'all had then was.
Marcus Outson. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh,
Marcus Outson went to Florida State. And
Didn't you coach a Heisman winner or something?
oh yeah. Yeah, but I didn't coach him. He was there before me. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Anyway,
That's
but it was
awesome.
a good place.
Well, coaching, like you were commenting about here at Eufaula, while you were here, you're 26-10, and that's pretty good record. 4-2 in the playoffs. Like you said, your last year was an awesome year. Going
Yeah.
13-1. Do you remember who you lost to in the playoffs that year?
Yeah, it was Williamson. We
Oh Lord.
yeah, it was Williamson, and they had I forget his name, the kid that quarterback went to LSU, won a national championship, the first pick in the draft. Doug, you remember him?
I remember playing against, was it T. Martin one time? He went to Tennessee. I'm not
No,
sure.
it wasn't him.
I don't
I went
remember.
to LSU. Was a number one pick in the draft and was a bust in the NFL.
Something Williams, I think.
Anyway, but he was the quarterback, and
Hmm.
yeah, and we should have won that one. We
Yeah,
Charles Green got hurt.
I remember that.
We fumbled going in the end zone with another guy we put in, and then they went down and scored, and and we had an opportunity to keep them from scoring. We dropped an intercepted pass. There's things like that. You just, as a coach, you never forget the bad things that happen. But man, it was we loved Eufaula. The people were so good to us. It was really, really tough to leave when I did. And I've said 100 times at least, man, if I had to do it all over again, I would have stayed because, you know, it was such a good place to be a head football coach. But, you know, I had some family there, and my father had passed away, and my best friend was there, and he had cancer, and, you know, just a lot of things that brought me back to Florida, which, you know, I don't regret because I did spend those times with them. So,
You know, we were just blessed to have you with us, Coach. And while you were here, a lot of folks don't know, but you are the one that got Sarge his role of managing for the football team.
Yeah, I sure did, and I loved it.
yeah, I wish I knew exactly how that happened. I think Coach Gilmore probably had something to do with it, but
Yeah,
one of the
Gilmore.
coaches brought him to me, and you know, he was a good fit, and the kids loved him, the boys loved him, and you know, we all felt the same way. And he was a big asset to us, kind of kept us on our toes. You know what I mean?
To this day, Coach Owens, I keep Dre on his toes.
I bet you do. I bet you do. He may be sorry I ever brought you on, huh? Got you started.
Well, I think 23 years, Sarge?
Yes, sir. 23.
23 years, Coach. You started him off, and he lasted for 23 years.
Well,
You know, when you're coaching, while you were here and you follow coaching, one of our coaches now, which I know you stay in touch with, Coach Cornegay, you
yeah.
know, he's our offensive coordinator, coach, and doing an outstanding job.
Oh yeah, he's A1, great person, and you know you can see that in him when he played. You know, he played. I think he was the only one really started a lot both sides of the ball. You know, center and played defensive end, and played a lot both ways. And he's a good player and a better person. You know.
Well, I had an opportunity to coach Jared when he was in Pee Wee football. And
Mhm.
I got to bring this up because you're the only high school coach that ever did this that I know of. One Saturday we were playing up at the old stadium, and our officials were running late. So
Yeah.
Doug Sanders at the time he said, "Well, I'm gonna step over and ask Coach Owens if he'll come officiate some for us." And you came that Saturday afternoon and
I sure did.
officiated. Do you remember that, Coach?
Yeah, I do. I was we rented a house right there by the old stadium, so it was pretty convenient. So I threw the shoes on and went out there, and I believe there was a little about 9-year old out there running around nobody could catch. His name was Jarrell Jernigan.
Yeah, number 11.
Yes, sir. He was
Yeah.
part of that Pee Wee program, but I still to this day remembered you coming out and yeah, and calling the game for us, and that's something that I'll always remember because you took your time to come out and do that, and you know
Well, this is where it all starts, building a program from, and other places I've been, uh, in that league, being kids being interested, and so many times that, they lose interest or maybe have a bad coach that treats them bad and they, don't ever play again, so, I think it's important for the high school coach to be involved all the way down, and a lot of places I've been where there's been, um, you know, great history of high school football. Usually it starts at that level, and kids, where I grew up, Niceville, Florida, which has a big, shoot, man, my life was going to be a Niceville Eagle, so, and it's so different now today, though, with so many transferring and
right,
changing. And that's why I had to leave Florida eventually and ended up in Georgia. God had that planned for us. So that's where we live in Thomasville, Georgia now. And I ended up coaching at Thomasville High School and Thomas County Central, two different schools, and Cairo High School. And
Good luck to y'all, Coach.
well, I'm not coaching anymore, Sarge. So
Glad y'all.
I don't have to worry on Friday nights. I just
well, Coach, right now I understand you're really involved with the FCA.
Yeah, I've always, been involved even from the time I was really, I guess it started in high school.
We had a good
FCA at
here
our high
with
school.
Yes,
Sir?
sir. While you were here and you follow, we had a good chapter with the FCA.
Yeah, we did. And so everywhere I've coached, I was involved in high school and college, and it just kind of everywhere I've been as a coach, I've been involved or either been a huddle leader at school. And so it's kind of a natural progression, I guess you'd say. And it gives me an opportunity to be around kids and coaches. And I think being an ex-coach for 41 years and the different levels that I was on, it adds, especially when you go in a football locker room and you can talk to the coaches about it, and the mission is to, build a relationship with them and, help them find a relationship with the Lord, so that's kind of our mission right now. And just doing that as long as Miss Kelly will let me. So,
Well, Coach, tell us
sit
something
around.
about you, Miss Kelly, and the family. I know we 3 kids.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oldest daughter, Jessica's kind of in between jobs. She just she's in ministry. 38 years old, hard to believe, not married, but she's taking a job in Orlando, so she'll be going down there soon. She's been in California and around, so it's good to have her closer.
Right.
Then we have daughter Sarah, who was young when we were there, and we still have some videos of her with that country accent. And it's so funny. But she is a nurse. She's been travel nursing. She works with cardiac children's hospitals, the intensive care ICU, cardiac ICU nurse, and she's just taken a job, be a permanent job down in St. Petersburg. So they'll both be in middle Florida. And then John Michael, our son, was born when we were coaching there. Matter of fact, in 1998, Doug, you probably remember we went over and we had to go on the road first round of the playoffs. Where'd we go, Doug? It was over there by
Demopolis.
Demopolis. That's who it was. We went over there and we went over there and beat them, and then we had to play Blunt at home the next week. And but that I didn't have a cell phone. I had a beeper because my wife was about due at that time, and we lost that game to Blunt, and then he was born the next week. So, but anyway, he is 26 years old now and married and got our 2 grandkids, and they live in Kentucky. Williamsburg, Kentucky. He went to the University of Cumberland's in Williamsburg and played football, and he's in ministry. He just got ordained as a Baptist minister. Like I said, married, got a little girl. We got a granddaughter that's 2 years old and a grandson who's 3.5 months old. So
Yeah.
anyway, so we're blessed, and that's been a big draw, them grandkids. Yeah, I'm sure, Charles, you understand that.
Absolutely. I got 3 myself. I recall when Jessica and my daughter Emily were the same age, and watching them run on the soccer field, playing soccer.
Yeah.
That was a treat back in the day. You sound like you've done quite well, and congratulations with what the kids have accomplished and the grandkids, you and Miss Kelly. And like I said, you're blessed that she lets you hunt and fish like she does.
She wants to get rid of me, I think, because we got a house. She just retired, 40 years of teaching, not coaching, teaching. Last 10 years been elementary and middle school special ed, and when she was there, she did special ed in the high school, and she's done for 41 years, so she's paid her dues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy retired from teaching, so those teachers they're special.
They are special.
How about that, Coach? I mean, Sarge, coach for 41 years, and you're 43 years old.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, you come on the show here this week with us, and we do our little picking contest. I'm pretty sure you got a list of the games because Doug, each week he'll pick us 12 to 10 good, challenging games.
It was hard this week. Now,
well, I tell you, he did, and I was going to do some research, and I got caught up doing other things with the FCA, and so this is the first time I looked at it. So, I have looked at it, but I really hadn't kept up much with the Alabama schools other than Eufaula. So I'll do my best.
Okay. Well,
You
you know,
best.
Sarge, last week he and Coach Wasden they went head to head on it, and they pretty much agreed on every game with the exception of Georgia and Florida. And Sarge went with Florida, and
Florida sure
Coach
did.
Wasden went with Georgia. So Coach Wasden beat Sarge last week.
Sure did, Coach Owens. He beat me
Oh.
back.
Close.
Oh, well.
Out of
Yeah,
all the,
it's tough.
it
Don't
is.
ever, hey, Sarge, y'all learn something here. Don't ever depend on the Gators now.
Thanks, Owens.
Could have told you that last week, couldn't I?
And Auburn got. Oof. I don't want to tell you about what happened Saturday.
Well,
up in
yeah.
Plain.
Well, we
I heard
just
about it.
we won't go there, Sarge. We
Please
won't go there. Well, Coach Owens, you know, each week we do this pick'em contest on our Jim Whaley Tires free oil change, and you know, the winner free oil change. That's the oil changes are pretty expensive.
They
Now,
are.
They are. This past week, Don Marshall, he was our winner, and congratulations, Don. You know how to get your free oil change because you
Thanks,
won.
Don.
We'll leave it
Past
at
week.
we'll leave it with Miss Connie at up there at the Jim Whaley store, and with your name on it.
Okay. Well, Coach, I think you have a list of the
Yeah, I
list of
do.
games, and what we'll do, we'll let Sarge go first, Coach. Up first, we got Charles Henderson going to Viger.
Ooh.
You know, Charles Henderson is in our area, Coach, and Viger. You know, they're a pretty strong team in Mobile, which you know of, and
Mhm.
that's gonna be a interesting game there. Sarge, who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Troy because Troy played good against us, and Troy's good. Bank on it.
Okay, he's got Charles Henderson, Coach.
Coach said right off the bat.
I tell you,
I'm gonna have to go against the grain there on that one, buddy. I believe I'm gonna have to go with Viger.
Oh boy.
And Mobile teams, they're just a different. They got a lot of athletes, so that's gonna be a tough one. I don't know, but
they do, Coach, and I think the only game that Viger lost was to Williamson, wasn't it?
I think so in overtime.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
a nail biter. And Williamson's ranked number 1 in the state.
Well,
I don't know how.
at that time Viger was number one. Williamson was number two. I think they just flopped.
Yeah, so Viger did finish up number 2 in the regular season in 5A.
I'm not 100%, but I
Look
would
it up,
imagine they
Doug.
did. Yeah.
I figured they probably did. All right, Coach. Sometimes I have to wait till the middle of the week to make my picks, but I'm going to go with Coach Owens with that one. I'm going to go Viger.
Oh, you go ahead, Charles Irvin.
I thought Sarge was crazy picking Florida last week. Maybe he knows something in that game.
We'll let you go up first. Next, we got UMS Wright going to Andalusia. Andalusia,
well, I don't know a whole lot about that one, but
It's a 2 and a 3 seed. They're pretty evenly matched.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the home team, Andalusia. I know they got a big history, and I know UMS Wright does as well. But that's gonna be a tough one. But I'll say Andalusia.
You know, UMS Wright, Coach Curtis was there for years, and now he's retired. So, Sarge, who you got?
I'm gonna go with you and Coach Owens. I'm going with Andalusia because
Okay.
they beat us 42-7. Coach Owens.
Oh,
with
well.
5. Is that right, Charles?
Yeah, they beat us 42-7.
I mean,
Yeah,
week
but-
5, ain't it, Doug?
Well, we gave them Christmas gifts awful early in that game. 3 picks and a takeaway fumble, all for touchdowns.
4
so.
turnovers. Yeah. UMS Wright. I'm going with you guys. I'm going to take Andalusia also. All right, Coach. You up next. Citronelle at Montgomery Catholic. Montgomery Catholic's in our region. They
2-time defending state champion.
Yeah, they really an independent school from the Montgomery area, so they do quite a bit of recruiting.
Yeah.
And we beat them early in the year.
Sure did.
They have a new coach, and as the year progressed, they got better and better. So they did win our region.
Nope.
And Citronelle, I think they finished fourth in that
Yes.
Mobile region.
Yeah, that's a 1-4 matchup. Yes.
Okay. So, Coach, what you thinking?
Well, like I said, didn't do a lot of research. I have to go with Catholic. Home team. Pick the home team.
Okay. Sarge, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Coach Owens. I'm picking Catholic to beat them.
I think you both.
Bank on it.
There you go. I think both of you got a winner there, so I'm going to go with you guys on that one. I think Montgomery Catholic has really, like I said, gotten better as the year has gone on here. Okay, Doug, let's throw us a college game in here. We got your Auburn Tigers, Sarge, going to Vandy, going to Nashville. We're going to let you go first, Sarge.
I'm going to go with my Auburn Tigers because they need a win because Coach Durkin is the interim head coach. We need to come out like I'm ready to go. Bank on it.
Okay. All right.
Bank on it. I'm
Yes,
gonna have to go against you again there, Sarge. I'm gonna go with the home team. Go with Vandy.
no.
Well,
Vandy's
So-
been impressive.
they really have. I know this past week,
I watched them. They're good.
Texas, Arch probably had one of his best games all year.
Yeah, Texas was finally Texas, wasn't they? Finally
Yeah.
did what they were supposed to do.
They showed out.
Sarge, I'm going to have to go. I don't normally go against you and the Tigers, but this week I'm going to go with Coach Owens. I think that Vandy's just a little too strong for them. Auburn's defense has kept them in games all year, Coach, and
Yeah,
in championships with defense, but the changes.
their offense is struggling, and the head coaching thing, that's always they'll never know what that'll do to them,
Yes, sir. You're right. All right, Coach, you up next. We got the LSU going to Bama. LSU's got a new coach also.
Yeah, they got rid of theirs too. That's the way it's going nowadays. I'm gonna have to go with the Bama. So it's hard to beat them in Tuscaloosa. So Alabama.
All right, Sarge.
I'm going with Coach Owens and you. Bama's gonna beat LSU.
Coach, I'm a diehard Alabama fan.
Oh yeah.
Both kids went to Auburn, but I'm still. I have to pull for my Bama boys.
Yeah, but I don't think the coach is wearing black this week.
Oh, he's not. Well, what?
No.
Come on, dog.
He's got to have that little hoodie on.
I just figured that'd get your attention.
Got
So let's take a quick break and
right.
pick the rest when we come back from after this commercial.
All right, Coach, we'll be back shortly.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
R.W. Wingate & Company is a full-service accounting firm and a supporter of Eufaula High Athletics. They are located at 102 North Orange Avenue, Eufaula, Alabama, but licensed in multiple states. Richard W. Wingate has over 25 years' experience in public accounting, and the firm's services include personal and business tax preparation, bookkeeping, sales tax preparation, payroll services, audit of nonprofit and government entities, and business consultation. When doing extra is the point, contact R.W. Wingate & Company for your accounting needs.
At Mid-South Bank, we pride ourselves on being the friendliest, most helpful bank in town. For over 100 years, we've been helping families prosper and helping businesses grow. Mid-South Bank is a local bank with local people making local decisions. We're a community bank who will always be there when you need us. Whatever banking services you need, we're here to help. Visit us today at 230 South Eufaula Avenue in Eufaula, or in Clayton at 16 South Midway Street, or online at bankmidsouth.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a...
Hey, my name is Chris Wilkinson, and I am the pastor of First Baptist Church. We would love to have you come worship with us. Our worship service is 10 o'clock every Sunday morning. You can also go to our website to learn more about our ministries. Hope to see you Sunday, and go Tigers.
Welcome back to Beefo Brady's here with Sarge Shelley. We here tonight with our Jim Whaley Tire free oil change. Our special guest tonight is Coach Mike Owens. And Coach, we'll get back to the pick'em. I think you went last, so we'll let Sarge go first on the next one here. We got the Hoover coming down to Central Phoenix City.
I'm going with Coach Nix and the boys down there in Central. They need to beat Hoover. Bank on it.
That's usually a final game there, and that's first round game this year.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Sarge wouldn't even give me a chance to even kind of analyze any of it. He went ahead and jumped on. Coach, who you got?
Well, I ain't Sarge so sure about that one, man. I think I want to go with him on that one. Central Phoenix City. It's hard to imagine Hoover being, 6-4, whatever they are. But I know that's a tough league, tough league. So
yeah, it is. I think you guys got a winner though. Central's been pretty strong this year. What is it? The Florida School, MIG. What was it?
IMG.
IMG. Yeah.
They're the only ones that took care of them this year. Usually they play them heads up, but not this year.
IMG
got a pretty good flag football team for girls too. I understand they're undefeated again this year in the playoffs, and they were number 1 in the nation last year. Coach Owens.
Oh well,
finished number 1. So I think I saw them honored at the Atlanta game, Falcons game last week, and I think it was a 58 or 9 game winning streak they're on.
That's something. That's a big up and coming sport, flag football with the girls especially.
My Jessica says I wish they'd had that one when she played.
She's pretty good at the sport she chose. Wasn't she the soccer player, or was it?
Well, she did soccer and everything, basketball and softball was her love, and she ended up when we went to Florida. Soccer and basketball was the same time in the winter in Florida, so she couldn't play both of them. So she ended up playing basketball, and they went to 3 Final Fours during her years, but never won it all. And she ended up playing softball in college at Samford in Birmingham.
Wow!
Whoa, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is real awesome.
I remember
if her brother had her speed, he'd been a lot better.
That's what I've always told Britt. Britt was slow, and if he had Emily's speed.
God.
All right, Coach, let's go with you up next. We got Vestavia Hills coming down to Auburn. That's a good one.
Yeah, another one I don't really know a lot about, but I'm gonna go with Auburn, home team.
All right, Coach. All right, Sarge.
I'm going with Coach. I'm going with Auburn. Bank on it. I'm going with Coach Etheridge.
Well, that's a tough one there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That is a tough one. I may have to hold off to Wednesday on that, Coach.
I bet the won't pick the same.
I get the luck. I get the luck of the draw. I get to wait. You guys are the spot y'all have to pick. Okay, Sarge. Opelika, your Bulldogs. Coach Moore, Brian Moore.
Brian Moore used to be the coach down here, Coach Owens.
Coach.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of Sarge's, favorite teams here, but they got Hewitt Trustville. Sarge, that's going to be a tough road right there now.
I watch a lot of film on. They are very good.
Okay, so
I'm going with Opelika. They beat them. Bank on it.
Okay, Coach.
I gotta go against the grain again, there, Sarge. I'm gonna go with the home team, Hewitt Trustville.
I'm seeing a pattern here, Sarge. I think Coach Owens, he's got a little advantage on you because he's been coaching in these playoffs and he knows how much his home field advantage.
There ain't no doubt about that.
He's forgetting it's playoffs and there's neutral officials. He's just the home team in Alabama.
Yes, you forgot about officials, Coach.
Yeah, that's true. But I do believe that if we didn't have to travel to Williamson in '99, we'd have walked away with that one easy. But
I remember that game.
but anyway, can't do nothing about it. So.
Coach, I tell you, I'm going with you on this one. That's like home team, and I hate going against Coach Moore, but I'm gonna have to go against him, Sarge. Okay. All right, we back in the high. Let's see. I think you're up, Sarge.
Yeah, I'm up.
We got Gulf Shores and
Russell County.
Russell County. This is 6A here, Coach. Both of them 6A. Russell County, they beat us early in the year, which they do have a good team. They're probably one of the only teams this year of our 4 losses that really they physically beat us. In Gulf Shores, you never know. They also do a little recruiting. So
they got a lot of money. Yeah,
they got the money. I think their whole coaching staff, coach, they don't even go to the school for classes. They just pay them to coach.
Well, I think all those went to pretty much.
The
coaching staff went to Southwest Louisiana or something.
When
year or so
after
ago.
they beat us.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Probably
know
took
that.
a cut and pay, but.
Yeah, they're pretty strong. All right, Sarge, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Russell County because they're 60 miles from here. 30 minutes from here from the school. I'm gonna go with Russell County. Bank on it.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to believe that Russell County is 6A school.
Yes, sir. They are.
Back when I was there, I know it's all grown up that area outside Auburn, Opelika.
Their coach, they're a well coached team, and they have some good athletes.
They've had athletes for years, and I can't help but think about my old buddy started coaching there at You Follow With Me, Jamie Williams. Jamie was the head coach at Gulf Shores and fought that battle with playing all those big schools. But so I'm going Russell County on that one.
Oh, I'm glad you are, Coach Owens.
I think y'all both have a winner on that one. I'm going to take sides with you. All right, Coach. Doug, throw some of these good games on us here. Back in the day, did you play Tuskegee, Booker T. Washington?
We did. One of my favorite memories was my second year. It was the first. They were in region with us, and it was the first a region game, and we played them in Eufaula at the old stadium, and it was close. And they had a really good team. They're kind of up and down. Back then, they were up and down. Always had athletes, but just whether or not they were coached, how well they were coached, and they were coached well. And we did a end of the game kind of drive down the field, and had a big 4th down. Kendall Davis. Remember, Doug was the quarterback, and he got the first down and on a big 4th down, and we went on down to score and win that game. Hadn't really kept up with them anything since then, but again, being the home team, I'm gonna go with them. Booker T.
We beat them early in the year, but they've got a very good team. That's every 8 or 10 years they'll throw an awful good team out there. Yeah. This is one of them for sure.
This is the second year they're in the playoffs. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
They're a well coached team too, and they do have some good athletes.
And they got a receiver that was committed to Florida earlier in the year. We saw, what was he, like 6'5"?
6'5", yeah.
And he could run like a cheetah. And they got some good athletes.
All right, Sarge. Coach went with Booker T. Washington. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Coach Owens. I'm gonna go with Booker T. Washington. Bank on it.
Okay.
We talked him right into that one, didn't we, Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Did. Yes, we did, Doug.
Okay, Sarge. We got a couple of independent schools. We're gonna let you go up first. Now we got Monroe Academy coming over to Abbeville Christian. Abbeville Christian's had a pretty good year this year. They've lost 1, maybe 2 games.
Not sure. I know it's been a good year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Coach Black's neighborhood of the world.
Okay. Who you got?
I'm going with Monroeville, where Coach Black's come from.
Okay.
Bank on it.
Well, Sarge, I've gone against you so much. I'm going to go with you this time. Just because you're my buddy, old Sarge. I'll go with Monroe.
Well, I hate to disappoint both of you, but I'm going with Abilene Christian.
Oh,
I think this is
Probably a good choice.
their year.
Pretty good.
Their year. All right, Coach. We talked about Williamson a little bit here tonight. Well, this week we finished our season this past Friday night.
Thursday night, Charles.
Thursday night. See, Sarge keeps me straight, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
He did Coach Owens that way when he was here. You know,
He did.
He keeps me straight.
Yes.
But we were able to walk away with a victory against Early County. We beat them
Yeah, I
30
saw that.
15. It was a big win for us because that guarantees us a winning season. We finished
sure
the regular
did.
season 6-4. But we get to travel down to Williamson this week. And
On Friday morning.
Coach, each week give you a little. We're gonna let Sarge. He'll give us a scouting report on
You
the
need to listen
team
to this
that we
one, Coach
play.
Owens.
Coach Owens, Sarge may watch about 50 films a week on whomever our next opponent will be. So sit back and listen to a scouting report from Sarge Shelley. Offense.
I'm going to tell you, Coach, this team we fixing to play has got good athletes. We got to stop number 3, number 5, number 11, number 10, and number 4.
Wow.
They can run, Coach. I watched film on today, Saturday, and Friday. We didn't play on Friday night, and before I went to the stadium on Thursday, I watched film on them, and they're very good. And then I watched Murphy. I watched Viger play them. They kick it very deep. We got to kick it away from 14. And they're a very good football team. They're 10-0 on the year. They lost one time to Doug. What team did they lose to?
they lost to Viger and
No.
Williamson didn't lose.
Williamson's
didn't lose.
undefeated. They're undefeated.
Williamson's undefeated, Coach Owens. And
Tell us about the defense. What kind of
defense, they got 5-2 look and 3 safeties in the middle of the field, Coach. But they'll hit our quarterback in the mouth if we don't watch it.
How about the punting team?
Punt team is like Russell County is, but bigger. They kick it deep, and they kick it far to the end zone to the 10.
We're talking about the kickoff team now.
Kickoff team, they kick it deep too, and they're very good, and they'll run to the ball. And the punt wise, John Wayne, you need to watch for number 11 and 10 and 8 and 4 on your side of the field, John Wayne. And the punt team's very good, Coach. They'll come after it. They will come after it.
Coach, each week, Sarge will give us a scouting report because he watches film
every week.
All right.
Is that something you started him doing, Coach?
Well, he probably got in some of them long meetings we had and started watching it. Probably, I'm sure he did. So
yeah, I remember them meetings. We had a long meeting together.
Sarge, what's the kid on the linebacker and he plays running back that's going to Notre Dame? What number is he?
He's 5.
5. Okay. And tell Coach Owens this team we're going to play this week. I think it's a bigger class. Murphy, when they played them this year. Tell Coach Owens what the score was in case he didn't hear about that.
At half, Coach, it was 14-0.
No. They played Murphy.
Murphy. It was 22 to
No. Murphy was 71-0.
71-0
at halftime.
Oh, wow.
100-0, Coach.
100-0, Coach.
Oh, wow. I couldn't score 100 points against no defense.
Take 3 weeks for us to score the 100 points.
I mean, I couldn't do that against air. We'd jump off sides or do something. That's tough, Sarge. You're making a big case to go against the old Tigers there, buddy. What do you think?
I'm going with my hometown Tigers, Coach Owens. You know how it is on a big night. I got to go bank on it and wait. And I'm going to speak to the team, just the team and the coaches.
Well, there's the inside scoop right there. Sarge going to speak to the team and the coaches. I'm going to go with you follow Tigers too, Sarge.
Thank you, Coach Owens. Oh, man. Yep. Team, y'all go down there. Hold on to the ball and hold on to the ball. Don't jump off sides. Play your best and please bring back home a W. please, so we can go to the second round next week. Please.
With Sarge, this past weekend, I hate to break it to you, but all odds were against Kentucky.
Don't go there,
Nobody gave
Charles.
Kentucky a chance, but we see what happened. So nobody giving us a chance. And Coach,
Sarge,
anything can happen.
I about run out of gas next. So if we win, I don't know. I guess maybe I can get Coach Freeze. He ain't got nothing going on next.
No, Doug. Don't you even think about it. I'll leave you down there at Williamson. And my Coach Owens.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach, you can never underestimate anyone. You got to go in and
That's
give
right.
it. Then breaks can go your way. And
I hope we go down there and play our best. Golly.
Well, the thing about those kind of games, I've been in a couple of them where all the odds are stacked against them. Most of the time they go the better team, but there are those rare occasions when, and I've been in a few of them where all of a sudden somebody makes a play and confidence gets going and you flip the script. So don't count them old Eufaula Tigers out. You know what they got in their hearts. So.
Coach, I'm trying to think. When we went down there and played Blunt, there was one year we played at their stadium there, and then we played at Ladd Peoples. Was that the year we played at Ladd Peoples? Or was
Yeah, we played Williamson at Ladd Peoples, and
Yeah.
that's the game we lost. Yeah, and it was packed. It was a bunch of folks there.
Yeah, and we actually played. They have an on-campus stadium now, but it's basically across the street from
Yeah,
Peoples. So.
yeah. It was, I'll be interested to hear what happens there, Sarge. Keep us in touch.
Will, but I want all the cheerleaders, turn off the phones. Even the football team, turn your phones off and get your mind right and play your best. And the band too, keep your mind right, turn your phones off. It's a business trip.
all right.
There you go.
Well, the way it looks, we have three differences, guys. Sarge went with Charles Henderson, and Coach went with Viger. And then we got Auburn. Sarge went with Auburn. Coach went with Vandy. And Opelika, Sarge went with, and Coach went with Hewitt Trussville. So we got three games difference this week. So Sarge, Coach Owens, gonna be a good one this week. We're gonna see who.
I was on tell you, Coach Owens, give Coach Gilmore a call and check on him, see how he's doing.
I will. I hope to get up there and go do a little turkey hunting with him in the spring, and I'll buy you lunch. How's that?
Good. And I start deer hunting Saturday. Me and my dad's on start deer hunting this weekend. I went scouted yesterday for deer.
All right, Coach. Would you like to have a final few words here before we call it a night?
Sure. I appreciate Doug always staying in touch, and like I said before, Eufaula is such a special place to me and my family. It kind of put me back on the path to where I could do what I felt God wanted me to do, and that was be a coach and try to help young people. And I'm just ever grateful. The best people in the world there, and who knows? Maybe moving back one day. Who knows?
Hope so. You need to come up and see our indoor facility, Coach Owens. It's nice.
I've seen it. I have seen it. I slipped in there a few times, in camouflage, so nobody could run me off.
I was on tell Doug, thank y'all for you and Charles taking me to the game Thursday night. Doug, I enjoyed that, and we brought a big victory back.
Yeah, and you might have started something. Everybody's won't know you're going to be there this week. They're a little superstitious about that. So you just pull a camera up close this week when we're on, and
I'm gonna be listening. Don't worry. Pre-game's gonna start Friday morning at 8:00 like normal, and about 4:30 I'm gonna be getting ready for supper and get ready for the radio show and get ready for y'all and Chick-fil-A coaching show tomorrow night at 6:00.
Okay. Who you want to give a shout out to? Each week we'll give a shout out, Coach.
I want to give a special shout out to Coach Gilmore and Miss Allison and Meg Herron. I enjoyed the game Thursday night with our fans at home. It was a great ball game Thursday night. And I went to see Darrell before the game, Coach Owens, and you and Darrell and the coaching staff bring me back memories. get on the bus and eat pregame together.
Okay.
Thank you, Sarge. It's been good, brother. Charles, so good to see you, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir, Coach. And we thank you so much for joining us here. And, we were the ones that were blessed to have you for the
Yes, it
the
was
3 years that you were with us. And you get a chance, come on back and let's have a meal here at Beef O'Brady's.
There's
That
always
sounds great.
come on.
All right, Coach. Well, we sure appreciate you joining us tonight. And we'll let you know who comes out on top next week with our Pick'em contest. And once again, we thank you for joining us tonight here at Beef O'Brady's for our Jim Whaley Tires free oil change. And for Doug Applin, I'm Charles Irvin, Coach Wasden, and not Wasden, but Coach Owens. And
Come on, Charles.
Sarge. We say good night. Thank you.
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.